Hello, this is Matty from SCMC Gaming. Today I'm showing you catch and run. It's quite different from the tile, but I'll explain that in a second. Basically, at the start you get to vote. You get to vote from 6 maps, but it looks like there's going to be an extra 3 because the space was increased. There is an achievement system, and to say that actually is an achievement, it doesn't unlock you anything though. And the achievements do unlock you different builders. You only start out with the top one first, and you unlock separate ones. So basically, you vote for map, they vote for map 6. You spawn in the middle. That's all to do with the attacker, nothing to worry about that. Most people build a tent straight away, but I chose not to. I quickly ran up here and built a wall. It is kind of hide and seek, but it's a bit more defensive if that makes sense. And there's Pat. Sorry about that. Well, yeah. So you build a tent, which gives you income, as you can see. The one there says produce 1 gold per tick. You build a wall. You have to upgrade your wall. You have to upgrade your tent, but to upgrade your tent you need certain requirements, as you'll see soon. So like now I upgrade it, so it goes to level 2. But now I need a stone wall level 4, so I have to upgrade my wall, and Pat's building some towers to attack. This is all to do with a hunter. You can see it's hunter shop, and it can buy more armor and attack and everything. So they are one person that just walks around attacking your wall, as you see here. They are the hunter hybrid. There is other ones you can unlock, but they are the basic one. So they attack the wall, they do damage, and every attack they do, they gain money. If you see there, it says 5 and then plus 5. 5 and then plus 5. So all the damage they do, they get money. If you increase the armor, they do more, the less damage they do, so the less money they get and stuff like that. And you have to try to do damage to them to get them away. So you basically, I've got a special builder that you unlock from the achievements, which I will show a screenshot of at the end because it won't open for some reason on the replay.
Our allies are being
I did vote to kick a player because he kept lagging out, which you can do. Just type dash vote kick in that menu you saw pops up. So the whole point of the game is you keep upgrading your tent, doing the characteristics. It says biodome and construction. So I go over here and I build a biodome, which is basically a marketplace. You can buy and sell wood, or lumber as it's called, which obviously you collect from the trees around the edge. I'll explain the buildings. Obviously you got the tent, you only can have one. You got a tower, which you attack the hybrid with. You got a wall, which you defend with, and you can heal. You got a marker, which is quite cool. You call it down, and you can set it. You can set it on auto cast or just you cast, and then you can, in a certain ring, you can click on buildings and destroy them. So like you can set an area for yourself, and if someone's trying to steal it from you or trying to be a dick and building walls in it, then you can't. It just deletes it. A workers guild can build healers if you can't. I'm just arguing with someone because he said he's feeding and he's not feeding. I'll explain what feeding is later. But yeah, workers guild to build healers. Obviously you got the biodome. You got the ancient tree, which allows you to get workers to build gold mines and collect wood. And you got the secret laboratory, which I'll go into further detail later. So the whole point of the game is just defend, get as much money as you can. It's best to go with someone because, as you can see, Pat is behind me on the tent. And he does get quite far behind me in the end. Well, that's because he's been building. He built the towers, and he'll have to upgrade them soon and stuff like that. So it's better to work with people. You do get spells on this. The original guy has blink. Everyone has repair. And then he has invulnerability, so he can make your wall invulnerable or someone else's for 10 seconds. Root, so the hunter can't move for 3 seconds. Silence, so the hunter can't do anything for 5 seconds. Obviously, he just did place a worker guild. I'll go through these. You got basic mechanic, and they all heal different amounts, so like 17%, 33%. And then you've got like the best ones, which heal like 263% of what you heal yourself. And then the Goliath, which I won't go through all the workers because you'll have to figure out what they got themselves. But the Goliath has Terrazine 10k octane, which increases the attack speed of a target tower by 20%.
Our allies are being
Back to the Future, which makes all the buildings in the area work 50%. If you've seen that ring and that noise, that's what that is. And Bullet Time, which reduces the movement and attack speed of the hybrid and all Zerglonks on the map by 50%. I'll explain what a Zerglonk is now. Basically, by the way, this is not how you not do it. If you had 2 walls on either side with 2 towers, you want to back yourself into a corner and build 1 wall and a ramp, and it's enough. See, everyone else has done that. Backed themselves into a corner. But he surprisingly did not. He decided to do that. So the hunter takes him out. But if you die, because the hunter kills you, it's one shot hit, you die, unless you're a special worker, which you will find out about. He did rage quit because he was crap. But if you would die, you get to choose between a hunter helper or the helper team, the builder helper team, sorry, or the hunter helper team. And if you're a hunter helper, you become a Zerglonk, which is like a small hunter. But you have to work your way up with the upgrades. Because obviously he gets money. And if I change to, what's he called? Alexandra. Sorry, I paused it. Change to Alexandra. He obviously gets the money, and then he can buy armor upgrades, and they get progressively more costly, and the regeneration upgrades, and attack damage, and health points. So obviously I'll leave it on his camera view for a while. So he attacks people, and then people upgrade towers and attack him, and he has to be careful. He has to get the, when you're a hunter, you have to get the right combination between health, damage, regeneration, and armor. And if you have too much damage, you'll die. If you have too little damage, you won't have enough money to upgrade. If you've got too little health, you'll obviously die. If you have too little regeneration, then you'll have to run back to the hunt all the time to regenerate. If you have too little armor, you'll take too much damage. And back to the helper teams. So the hunter helper becomes a Zerglonk, that's what it's called. At the beginning of the game, they are quite deadly because they still get money like the hunter and upgrade, and they basically get 2 or 3 hunters at the start of the game. But late game, like now, if a Zerglonk came now, he'd instantly get killed by these towers because they do so much damage. So it's not that helpful. But if you become a hunter helper, you're a predator, and you can steal from the hunter hybrid's hut. Steal money, you can hide, you can repair walls and stuff like that. That was the achievements tab. I do open it for longer later, and I will show you a screenshot. I just was checking something. So here's the achievements. You have the welcome achievement, just join, and then like all the other different achievements. I will go through them later. And the so the predator can steal money and then give it to the other players. So it's the builder helper can do quite a lot. That is the trade menu, which I will also go through later. It is really handy. So basically this is what you do. You build your tent, you upgrade your tent, you do what your tent wants. So this tent doesn't want anything at the minute, it just doesn't have enough money to do it. So look at my tent. My tent wants a canister wall level 3. So I have to save up 4,000 gold and 32 wood and get a canister wall level 3. But you can trade stuff.